What's good, my powerful people? Back at y'all with another video. Now, before we hop into the topic, make sure you drop a like on the video, make sure you drop a sub down below, make sure you follow me on all my socials, and make sure you get the ebook, 10 Things That Define Every King. Links are going to be in the description. Now, today we're going to talk about one thing that women love about men. Women love men that do this. Women love men that know what they want out of life and are going to get it, and they will not accept no for an answer. Women love men that have direction and order in their life. Let me explain. First and foremost, let me get you simps out of the way. A simp, beta male, whatever you want to call this man, a drifter. He lacks no direction. First and foremost, his mind is all over the place. So he's never thinking about his goals. He's never thinking about his priorities. He's never thinking about making more money. He's never thinking about making a better situation for himself. But what is he thinking about? How many likes he got on his picture? Why this girl ain't text him back? Why she cheated on him? Porn. Where the hoes at? The list goes on. None of those things are going to bring you any income. None of those things are going to make your situation better. So he lacks direction. Therefore, the women that come into his life will always play him. He is going to bow down to everybody. He has no sense of direction in his life, so he doesn't know where he's going. He's just drifting. One day he over here. The next day he over here. But he's not going anywhere though, because he's mentally in all these different areas. And when you're in all these different areas mentally, you're going to be in all these different areas emotionally. That sounds like a woman first and foremost, just for the emotional aspect. Because when you're not in control of your thoughts, by controlling your thoughts, because we cannot fully control the thoughts. What I mean is, you are in control of the thoughts that you influence. You are in control of the thoughts that you indulge in, that you accept into your system, that you know what I'm saying, think about. The ones that you gravitate towards. So basically what I'm saying is, he's not, by me saying he's not in control of his thoughts, he's thinking about any and everything, and none of those things are directed towards his purpose. 9 times out of 10, he doesn't know what his purpose is in life. What I'm saying is, because first and foremost, the social media consumption, he's on his phone all day, every day. So he's looking at this. He's worried about all this unnecessary stuff. Celebrity news, sports news, women. She got a big booty. I'm gonna like this picture. I don't have enough followers, so I don't feel good about myself. My picture flops, so I don't feel good about myself. I'm looking at this dude, he on a boat, you know what I'm saying? He driving all these exotic cars, and he got all these women, and I don't have that, so I don't feel good about myself. So basically, he has no direction in his life. And you can tell based on what he's saying, he's not his best self. He's not his happiest self. But he's not doing anything to stop it. He would rather just complain and point fingers and blame other people. Does this sound like a high-value man? Does this sound like the type of man that a woman would want? No, but majority of men are walking around with this type of mindset. Majority of men are walking around just like just like this type of man that I just described. There are certain things that you must do. First and foremost, you as a man, you should never be comfortable in your life. If you are comfortable, that means you're not doing enough. There are multiple things that you could be doing in your life to be comfortable. You going into your job and you coming home, you're going to be comfortable doing that. You should always try to do more. When you go to the gym, if you lift the same weight every single day, you're going to get comfortable because you're going to get used to it. You should be adding more weight, progressive overload. When you go into the gym and you lifting weights, you should be putting stress on the muscle. It should be hurting to the point where you know that because you're tearing down muscles so they can rebuild while you sleep, so you can get bigger. Same thing with your personal life. You should, because as a man, you should have goals in your life. The easiest way to set some type of order in your life is to really just sit and self-assess yourself. Write down the things that you indulge in on a daily basis. On a daily basis. I do this every day. I wake up. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? You get on your phone. So, you know what I'm saying? Write down everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? You on your phone doing for this X amount of time. You go to work. You come home and you're back on your phone, you're wasting time, you're beating your meat, you're chasing women, you're worried about, you know what I'm saying, texting all these people, you watching YouTube videos all day. 9 times out of 10, it's not informational, you know what I'm saying, it's some type of entertainment, it's not teaching you anything. So basically, throughout your entire day, outside of being at your job, you're wasting time. And time is something that you can't get back, so why would you waste it? So you must write down all these things that you do on a daily basis and cross out the things that are not helping you get to the next level in life. Then after you figure those things out, figure out what you can replace these things with. If you're gonna be on YouTube, because I'm not gonna say you have to cut anything out cold turkey, but you should be cutting out social media time. When you on social media, you should be creating, not consuming all the content, not consuming all the propaganda, not consuming all the lies. You should be creating content. You should be creating. If you're gonna be on the media all day, you must be creating. I keep telling y'all time and time again, the easiest way to create is to get on TikTok. People are blowing up left and right every single day. And when these people are blowing up on TikTok, they're creating a following for themselves. They're creating a fan base for themselves, and they're venturing out into other avenues. Why do you think that people who are on TikTok start YouTube channels? Why do you think that people on YouTube have TikToks? Why do you think that people on YouTube have clothing brands? You have to have multiple streams because you want to be here. You want to be a multifaceted individual. You get what I'm saying? You see, I just said multifaceted, not to brag on myself, but you must be reading books too to expand your vocabulary to become a more robust and diverse individual. You know what I'm saying? You just must be striving to become better every single day. Never be content as a man. There's always room for more. You on social media looking and pedestalizing these men who are doing better and more successful and getting more women and money in your life. You're pedestalizing them and you feel as if I can't do this or it's going to take too hard because you're looking at the end result. You don't know what type of work they put in. That's the problem. Social media produces instant gratification. You see instant gratification because all you see is the end result. You don't see the work that they put in. Therefore, you feel as if you start a YouTube channel that you're going to get 100,000 subscribers within 1 month. Or you make a couple of TikToks and you feel like the third one you make is going to blow up. No. But yeah, back on point because I'm flowing. So just stay with me. When you look making your list of things that you do every single day, a list of habits, right? Cross out the things that are not getting you better. Replace them with things that can make you better. Okay, if I'm gonna be on YouTube, I should be watching things that'll inform me, that'll teach me something, how to make more money, red pill content, whatever the case may be, whatever it is that you are passionate about. You have to figure out what you're passionate about, how to make more money, etc. After you make that list, after you make this second list of replacing the things, you should follow this list day in and day out. You shouldn't wake up and get on your phone. You should wake up and, I'm telling you, this is exactly what I do when I wake up. I say to myself that I'm grateful for another day. I say to myself that I am grateful for the vision that I have. I say to myself that I am grateful for the faith that I have, because faith is belief in the unknown, belief in the unseen. I'm striving to accomplish things right now, day to day. I'm working towards things daily. So the things that I cannot see, the future that I want to live, I see it in the mind's eye, but physically I cannot see that yet. But I have faith that I will produce these things, that I will manifest these things, that I will be living a certain type of way. Back behind the faith must be the work. You cannot just have faith. Faith without works is dead. But I also express gratitude. If you are ungrateful for the things that you have right now, there's no way that you can become more blessed. Faith. The vision to see. You have to know where you want to go. You have to know where you are going. This is what I'm talking about, a sense of direction. Y'all don't have vision because you worried about so many things that don't matter at all, so you can't see clearly. There is no straight path. Your path is like this, going all over the place. You're going to crash. So you as a man, after you make that list, you must write out goals. Start with long-term goals, right? Start with long-term goals, the reality that you desire. The utmost lifestyle that you want to live. Write that down. What does it look like? You know what I'm saying? What are you going to be doing? All that type of stuff. Write that down as a long-term goal. Then break it down. You get what I'm saying? Okay, you can do it like this. Yearly goals. You know what I'm saying? Next year, what do you want to be? Write that down. Next month, what do you want to be? Write that down. And then under that, the third thing that you want to do is write down day-to-day things that you are supposed to be doing, that you need to be doing in order to ensure that next month you're going to be here, that next year you're going to be here. Because daily habits, your daily routines, your consistency is what's going to get you to this next step. Not just wishful thinking, not blind faith, not you go to the gym twice a week and then you don't go no more. Not you go to work and then you come home and you don't be productive anymore. Not you be on social media all day. Not you chase women all day. You see what I'm saying? A woman wants to be a complement to your life. There's this agenda now where women are becoming more and more independent, so they feel as if they don't need a man. They don't feel as if they don't need a man. So women are becoming like hyper masculine. You feel what I'm saying? So in order for women are becoming hyper masculine because men are hyper feminine. Men are acting like little girls. You get what I'm saying? So in order to restore the balance within your life, within your dating life, within your life as a successful individual, as a high value man, you must have a sense of direction. This is why I say you set goals for yourself. What do you see yourself doing next year? Do you see yourself being right here? Okay, hold on. Before you answer that second question, where do you see yourself going? What do you see yourself doing next year? Where do you see yourself at next year? You get what I'm saying? And then ask yourself, are the things that I'm doing right now, can they ensure that I will get to where I want to be next year? Can they ensure that I'll get to where I want to be next month? That's what you have to ask yourself. You have to have a sense of direction. Women want to be a complement to your life. Women want, I don't care how hyper masculine they are, they're doing all this extra stuff when they talk about they don't need a man, that type of agenda, you know what I'm saying? Where men and women are clashing against each other, where women are doing all this stuff to the point where they're trying to paint bad pictures on men, you know what I'm saying? You have to block all that out. You have to focus on what you can control. So you as the man must have direction in your life. You must be going right here. It must be linear. Not over here worried about what they got going on. Not over here worried about what they got going on. You're focusing on you and what you can control. You. Look yourself in the mirror. I'm talking to you. So what you got to do is have direction. Now, once you have the vision, once you see where you want to go, you get what I'm saying? Because first and foremost, when you're formulating this vision, it must be formulated into your mind's eye. This is why I say visualization, meditation. You got to see in your mind's eye. When I say your mind's eye, your imagination. You got to close your eyes and see yourself doing the things that you want to be doing, making the money that you want to be making, around the people, living in the area that you want to be living in, driving that car. But you must feel that. You just thinking about, that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? This is why you like manifestation. You see it in your mind's eye, but you don't really feel it. You don't really believe that you can be doing that. It's just like you wishing. It's like you wishing. You got to see it in your eyes. You got to see it in your mind's eye. And you got to feel that. You got to feel and have that faith that, yes, I can do those types of things. I will be doing those types of things. Don't accept no for an answer. There is no such thing as maybe. If you see it in your eye and you have the faith that you can get there, you must do it. So once you see it in your mind's eye, okay, you must do daily things. Forget the daily things. You must be thinking in a certain way. A lot of us, we got the goals, we got the vision, but then the things that we think about on a day-to-day basis are not in direct correlation and correspondence with the goals that we have. AKA, we're distracted. You worried about her. Why she didn't text you back? You worried about why you didn't get these likes. You know what I'm saying? You worried about the past. You still tripping over your ex. So there's no way, when all that type of stuff is in your mind, there's no way you can be focused on your goals. You have to be linear. You have to be thinking about, okay, what can I do today to ensure that I can get to where I want to be next month, next year, etc. Right? So you have to be thinking in a certain way. You have to have a positive mindset. Stop being so negative all the time. Get closer to God. You feel as if you got to do everything alone because you don't have a relationship with God. You don't have no faith. You don't have no trust in the divine. You don't have no trust in the path that you're walking because the path is fogged up. So it's not clear. So your faith is diminished. Your relationship with God is diminished. Therefore, you lack the blessings. Therefore, you're not as grateful. Therefore, it seems like your life is chaotic. Get closer to God, build your faith up, build your relationship up, and start walking in your divine path. Eliminate the distractions. So once all that is out the way, daily habits. Your mind, okay, we just knocked out mindset, right? So now it's the habits. When you think it in a certain way, the way you act must match what you're thinking about. So if you're thinking about how you can get better, right? You must apply those thoughts physically. Okay, so this is your daily habit. This is your daily routines. Okay, I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna express my gratitude. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be grateful for another day. I'm gonna be grateful for where I'm at in life. I'm gonna be grateful for what I got right now. And then I'm gonna wake up, be grateful for this job that I'm finna go to, because I know what I'm gonna do with this money. I'm gonna invest this money, not waste this money. I'm gonna invest this money. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna work this job. I'm gonna dominate at this job because it's gonna show that I appreciate it. And by dominating at this job with the correct mindset, you're gonna dominate with the money that you are earning. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna invest it. Invest the money. Invest the money. You can save the money, but invest the money. Find things that you can invest into that's going to flip and double your money. Okay? So when you acting in a certain way, you're doing things daily that'll ensure that you get there. You're going to the gym on a consistent basis. You're eating in a certain way. You limit your social media time. You're not chasing women. You're focusing on what you can control. The list goes on. You have direction in your life. So therefore, Because what we focused on, we don't have no direction in our life, but we expect a woman to come into our life. So now both of y'all is at odds. Now it's even more chaos because you ain't got no direction and she's supposed to be following up under you. She's supposed to be submitting to you. So when you ain't got no direction in your life and she comes into your life, now neither one of y'all got no type of direction. So now it's even more chaotic as if you were just walking alone. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you as a man, you must have the direction in your life. You must know exactly where you're going. You must know exactly what you want out of life. You must be thinking in terms and have the faith that you can get to where you want to go. You must see the vision. Before you go to sleep at night, you should be visualizing yourself doing the things that you want to do, living the lifestyle that you want to live, feeling accomplished. You should go to sleep feeling accomplished with the work that you did throughout your entire day. A lot of y'all go to sleep, y'all be depressed, y'all be sad, y'all be stressed out. Therefore, you're going to wake up and that energy is going to transfer because you think that when you go to sleep, you think that your body is at rest. No, you still breathing when you sleep. You get what I'm saying? Your body is still active. Your brain is still active because you have dreams. You see what I'm saying? Everything is still active. You just being still. So therefore, that energy is going to transfer. A lot of y'all go to sleep depressed and stressed and you wake up the same way because you complain all day and you're not grateful for the things that you have right now. So when you have the direction in life, there is a certain vision that you will have. There is a certain path that you will have. There is certain guidance. You are always guided, bro. So you have to walk this path. You can't be doing the right thing one day and then you get to tripping and tweaking off and doing dumb stuff the next day. You have to walk the divine path. This is where your self-discipline kick in. If you really want it, you're going to do what it takes every single day until you get to the goal. Not one day you're going to do right and then the next day you're not going to do right. When you trick off and you do dumb stuff and you go back to your old ways, you're telling yourself, I'm pushing my goals back and I'm okay with it. But you as a man, when you have the direction and you have the discipline to stay on your own divine path, to stay in your own lane, and you're working towards becoming the best version of yourself day in and day out, internally and externally, women are going to see this. It's going to attract them, okay? Women love a man who has order. Women love a man who just dominates. Women love a man who is in control. Women love a man who goes after things, who is ambitious, who is assertive, who is dominant, masculine. You know what I'm saying? You got the goals, you see it in your mind's eye, and you go after it, and you don't accept no for an answer. When things are not going your way, you don't complain. You get up and you find new ways to handle your business. Stop. You have to become a man. You cannot act like a girl for the rest of your life and expect to get the woman of your dreams. That will not happen ever. Leave them alone and focus on why you so broke right now. Focus on why you so fat right now. That's what you should be worried about. You look in the mirror. Okay, you weren't okay. Why am I not attracting women? Why do women not want me? Why do I keep getting played? Why do I keep getting cheated on? Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror and you're going to find all your answers. Look in the mirror. Look at what you do every single day and there go your answers right there. You see what I'm saying? You must have direction. You must be working towards your goals every single day. Read self-help books. Watch self-help content on YouTube. Watch red pill content on YouTube. Watch people that are in positions that you want to be in so they can inspire you and spit some game at you and you apply the game. Don't get to the point where you overdosing on content, you overdosing on information and you're not applying nothing. You still going to stay right here. When you just acquiring knowledge and it's just throwing up in your brain and you're not using it physically, you're going to stay right here. So don't OD on the content. Consume some content and apply it in your life. When you apply it, that's going to show that you learned something. That's going to show that you learned from what you was just watching when you can apply it physically. So you got to have direction. When you going, you working towards day in and day out. You got the faith. You working on these daily habits that's going to ensure that next month you are a better person than you are today. You know what I'm saying? When the next month comes, you just keep doing this day in and day out. You're going to acquire new habits. You're going to attract new abundance. You're going to attract new thoughts. You got to understand this. This is what I realized. When you're working towards your goals, your thoughts are going to match that. So basically what I'm saying is, if you get to stacking up money and you get to invest in your money, you're starting to think in terms of ways that are going to, you know what I'm saying? You're thinking in ways that this money gonna flip. You're thinking of what you're gonna do with the money once it flips. You see what I'm saying? You see how this continuous abundance type of mindset that you got going on? When you're working towards your goals, opportunities are going to come your way. You get what I'm saying? So things are going to start aligning more and more and more for your best benefit, given that you're doing what you're supposed to do in your life. And when you have the correct mindset to back your actions, you have the right emotional state to back your actions, everything is going to align. You must be in full harmony inside and outside of your life. You get what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, Your mindset is not right. Your mindset has not changed. So you actively trying to do things, but your mindset is keeping you where you at right now. You got to break away from these old habits. You got to break away from these old thinking patterns, and you got to shift, and you got to get in order with your life. Start sitting in silence with your life and really self-assessing yourself, eliminating from all these distractions and BS and stuff that don't matter and stuff that's holding you back. And replace these things with positive habits, with positive information, with positive thoughts, with meditation, visualization. You seeing where you want to go in your mind's eye. Go to sleep feeling accomplished at night. Go to sleep being grateful at night. So when you wake up the next morning, you're grateful for the day. Appreciate the job that you have, because there are people who are broke right now. There are people who would die to have the job that you have right now, and you're complaining about it. So be grateful. Be smart with the money and invest the money into something that can flip the money so you can leave the job alone. Use the job as a tool to get you to the next place. You have to stop thinking in terms of, I'm gonna be doing this forever. If you think like that, you are going to be doing it forever. You got to think in terms of, okay, this is a placeholder. This is a checkpoint in my life. I'm going to work this job, and I'm going to stack this bread up, and I'm going to invest this bread into something that's going to double the bread that I'm making at the job, so I can leave the job alone and venture off into what I really want to do in my life. Or if you play sports, there is no time to be like, I don't feel like going to practice, or I don't feel like eating enough, or I don't feel like getting in the gym, and you expect to be the greatest. You got to understand these type of things. You better watch you some Kobe documentaries. You better watch you some Michael Jordan documentaries. Whatever the case may be, you just must be willing to do more. You got to understand, every time you slacking off, every time you complaining, it's somebody grinding, it's somebody working, it's somebody making more money, it's somebody who's getting to that bag. Every time you complain about why she don't like me, why she cheated on me, it's somebody out there that's digging out somebody that's 10 times better than her, that's 10 times more valuable than her. You understand what I'm saying? So if you want to be complacent in your life, keep doing what you're doing right now. But if you want to get to the next level, you must really sit down with yourself and get some order and direction in your life. Women are coming to your life and everything just keeps going. Everything just flows. Even better yet, she comes into your life. Y'all are investing into each other. So what the two of y'all got going on just enhances. Why? Because y'all are like-minded individuals. You got to understand, when you get better in life, when your mindset is improving and enhancing in your life, your emotional state is enhancing in your life, the women that you're attracting are going to be a direct reflection of that. So there's no way that she's not going to want to follow your program and submit to you. Your woman don't submit to you because you act like her. You act like a woman. A woman does not want to submit to a woman. She's not a dyke, bro. You know what I'm saying? She likes men. So therefore, she wants to submit to a masculine man. You're not masculine. That's why she don't respect you. That's why she cheat on you. That's why she play you. Because you're not masculine. Because you're not dominant. Because you're not assertive. Because you worry too much about what she got going on to the point where you're not doing anything in your own life. So get a sense of direction. Go after what you want. Don't take no for an answer. If you get knocked down, get back up, because at the end of the day, you are a man. So when you get a sense of direction, you're going to understand that the woman that's coming into your life, bro, she's going to look at you and she's going to admire you and she's going to respect you and she's going to submit to you. Why? Because you're a man. Because you know where you're going and you're not taking no for an answer. Because if she in your life or not, the show goes on. Get serious about your life, bro. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.